Most companies, when they're pursuing a buy and build strategy, are faced with this question whether to continue with the brand of the acquired company or not, especially if you are handling SME and mid-market acquisition. So in today's video, we are going to explore 5 reasons why it does not make sense to continue with the brand of the acquired company. My name is Anirvan Sen, and I am an author, creator of Promise of a Business Framework, and I help businesses with their buy and build and scaling strategy. So welcome to another video of Fifth Chrome Explains the World of M&A. So let's look at top 5 reasons why it does not make sense to continue with the brand of the acquired company. So the first one is in the SME and the mid-market end of the spectrum, the customers work with people in a company. It's based on personal relationships more often than the company's brand. So that's where we talk about customer relationship over a brand. Second thing is there is a limited brand equity outside of the ownership circle. So in other words, the family and the friends of the founder owner are the only ones who get enamored by the brand of a company. Outside of that zone, there are very few people who would give importance to the brand. And more importantly, is there enough recognition of your brand beyond your limited market? The third one is when customers come to you, they are coming for service and not necessarily a brand. Unless you're, of course, Coca-Cola or Apple or Google, chances are that the customers look at you as a service provider or a product provider rather than a brand. And that's why they will give importance to the services and the products that you sell over your brand. And that's why you could call yourself anything, but it's always about the service or the product that they care about. The fourth reason is this whole brand thing is sentiment. Now, we absolutely understand that founders are very closely connected with their brands. I mean, it's almost like their children that they have helped to grow from literally scratch to a level of maturity, stability. And that's why there is a huge sentimentality attached with the brand. But beyond the owners, what is the extent of the sentimental value? But really, if you think of from a business perspective, what kind of equity, what kind of value would you give to that sentimentality? And especially if you go beyond the owners, what's really the perception of a certain brand? And then the last one is, just by changing a brand, is the value proposition going to change? I mean, for example, if you provide, let's say, accounting services, or if you sell groceries, or if you are a retail company that sells household items, or if you're in a precision engineering company, your value proposition is still going to be the same, irrespective of what your brand is called, what logos do you use. And that's another reason why it really does not make sense, especially when you're trying to do a buy and build strategy to continue with the brand of the acquired company. Now, obviously, one should not just switch on, switch off, but what we say typically between 3 to 6 months is the period over which a brand should be sunset and a company that just got acquired should get consolidated into the main company. So that's it for today's video. So if you liked this video and if you found value, then please share it with your friends and family and anyone that you feel may get benefited with what we have shared today, and help us spread awareness on this topic. And with that, I would end today's video. So here's to the promise of a business. Till next time, bye-bye.